Okay, I think we're live.
We are live. Good morning, Daniel. How are you today?
Good morning. I've had a fantastic night. All the kids slept through at least half the night, just one wake up. So I'm,
All
I'm
right.
feeling like really refreshed. How about you?
You feel really refreshed? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Working too late yesterday, but yeah, I suppose I don't know. You being a fairly new father for the second time, I guess you have those parent superpowers which make you fresh in the morning, or
Yeah, I don't know if it's superpowers. You basically have no choice. It's just like a 4-year-old and a 8-month-old. They don't ask for. There's no excuses. You just go with
okay,
it, and you just have to hang.
yeah.
But anyway,
Uh,
I think it's great. I always say to you, I know sometimes you hate it. New day, new opportunities. We have a full day ahead of us. Lots of fun stuff, and we did some good progress yesterday. But why don't we tell people a little bit what they can expect from us today?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So, I mean, you will soon see that we have released the new episode of the SaaS Nordic podcast, and you can check it out. You can go to your favorite pod player and check it out. It's with Göran Linde, the CEO at Echo Online. We are planning in full, and that's why we are doing these LinkedIn Lives as well for SaaSiest Digital 2022. It's going to be on September 27th, and we are working hard with finalizing the agenda, working with practicalities, and soon also working with, the other experience that we're going to have with the matchmaking, with a sort of networking tables, with the partner booths, and all of that. So yeah, the day is a lot about having meetings around that, and also working hard on getting the message out. But so far it looks great.
So far, it looks great. And if I may, I know it's a little bit my baby, but like this morning, I come off of a chat with Veronica Riederle, CEO and founder at Demodesk. And what I love with the people that are speaking at our session, they're so generous in being really open. So she's going to talk about the 5 things you need to do to go from 0 to 1 million in ARR. But
Okay.
in that, she's also going to say like, here's the 5 things that we eventually figured out, and then we doubled down on those, and then we really scaled fast. But here's all the other things we did
Okay.
that didn't go so well. So it's really nice to hear that it's not all just like a success story. Before there's a success, there's usually some tough times, some errors made that we can all learn from. And Veronica, just like all other speakers, she's going to bring that forward, and she'll like, here's our lessons learned, and here's the playbook we figured out to go from 0 to 1, and now from 1 to 5 or 10 or whatever it is. It's really good. So
Yeah, I
really
think
looking forward to it.
it's so interesting to get all of these insights, and we can promise you a day full of learning opportunities and insights from a lot of Nordic SaaS leaders and international thought leaders the full day. If you're in the session now, please just make a shout out in the chat. We would love to see who's here. And also, if you plan to attend SaaSiest Digital, then you get a gold star. Um, but
Yeah, you don't only get a gold star, you have a chance to win something, right? We talked
yeah,
about this yesterday.
exactly. We're having
Mm.
some new swag, and we're gonna make sure that yeah, there are opportunities to get your hands on these babies, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, we thought about it. We heard from the Hustle, Sam, the founder there. At one point, they had a raffle where if you would do something, attend an event or submit an email address, you were in the raffle to win a Tesla. Now
all
we
right.
we we can't offer a Tesla yet, but the beanies
My
and the
wife's
shirts.
Tesla. Yeah,
Your wife's Tesla. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but there's
exactly.
going to be lots of stuff, and we talked about that yesterday as well. I think the point here with the event is like always, you should come, you should learn, you should steal the tips and tricks from somebody else, but you can also get that one-to-one session with somebody else. With
Mm.
whether it's a Kyle Poyer from OpenView, to talk about PLG, or whether it's Veronica to talk about scaling sales fast, these
Yeah.
people will make themselves available for one-to-one sessions with you.
And that's the thing that I would like to get some feedback on. Would you be interested to get that one-to-one session with one of the speakers and so on? Would that be valuable for you? Or do you rather just get the cabs and the swag and other kinds of stuff? Hi, Amanda. How are you? Great to see you.
Good morning from Stockholm. Oh, this made me real like we're new to this streaming stuff, so I didn't really
Very new.
like
Can
very
you
new. So like,
tell?
yes, apparently we have an audience. Thank you, Amanda. I thought it was just me and Thomas talking alone to each other here.
Yeah. And well, what we know from basically anything is that you need to be consistent in what you're doing. So, me and Dan, we spoke for a while, we should do LinkedIn Live. And, you could think that maybe we do once a week or we do one or two to promote the event. But we pretty much came to the conclusion that let's do it every day, at least once. So maybe this is going to be annoying. I don't know, but we're going to give it a try.
Yeah, and actually now we're still trying to figure it out. We're testing things here. The idea is, and the plan is, we've scheduled a bunch of LinkedIn lives with the speakers. So
Yeah.
at some point, it's not just going to be the two of us. You're actually going to get to know the speakers prior to attending the session. That's going to be, I think, even more fun. Even though I think we are entertaining to a certain level.
Yeah, maybe you can always hope, right?
Yeah,
But we
exactly. Exactly. Hey Jesper, great to see you. Fantastic that you're joining the event. Awesome.
yeah,
Like, I don't know if people know that. Like, maybe Thomas, we should just break down a little bit how the community looks. The breakdown. We have all these members, and they're
yeah.
actually fairly well spread and evenly spread across the 5 Nordic countries.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say, looking at the members on SaaS Nordic, we are roughly 40% out of Sweden, and then 30% out of Denmark, and then 15 versus 15 if you look at Norway and Finland. And I think it's pretty much follows how big the B2B SaaS industry is in each country. And if we look at our different forums, in the Slack community, if you work for a B2B SaaS company, I hope you're a member. If not, head over to saasnordic.com and sign up. There we are roughly a little bit over 600 Nordic B2B SaaS companies represented.
Right.
And yeah, and also in our network groups, we have 125 CEOs and a couple of hundred executives. And it is that Nordic mix. It's truly a Nordic SaaS community.
Yeah, it is, and it's a lot of fun. It's also very rewarding for us to see that engagement and that's always why we ask. So if you guys have the ones that are listening, any late and last ideas here, hey guys, you make sure you squeeze this in for the event, or if it's not for the event, for something else, whether it's topics or speakers or anything else, let us know. We do this for you because if we create, let's face it, crap content, you're not going to want to hang out with us. So help us deliver the right goods to you guys.
Yeah, and believe us, we're pretty used to doing things just in time. So it's not like we need to do everything 2 months in advance. We like to catch things. What do you say? Hit the ball on volley and make things happen. So reach out to us if there is anything particular that you want us to do, or if you have that fantastic idea that we really should do. So yeah.
Well, Jesper, if you're still online here with us, maybe you can tell us, like, is there a particular session? I don't know if you've had a chance to check out the agenda, or even if you haven't, is there anything particular that's top of your mind that you want to hear us address either at SaaSiest or somewhere else? Tell us. And sorry for putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, Jesper, but I think this might be the first SaaS Nordic event that you are participating in. So a little bit interesting to see sort of how you ended up being interested in this one. And
so Thomas, does it work? Can you pull in people here? Can we like pop them up, and can they also join the live conversation, or only via chat?
I don't know if you can pull in people. Of course, you can DM them on LinkedIn and see and say to them, join us. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's basically it. So
Good. I think I have another thing here. If you're at all interested in PLG, later this afternoon or actually evening, we are recording a podcast with Kyle from OpenView on all things PLG. So if there's anything you want us to ask him, do let us know. We're preparing that throughout the day here. So if you have any good things that you want us to check in with him, we'll do that. Oh, and I see here, Jesper says, I would love to address the future of retail technology. Thomas, this is your space a little bit. This is your background.
yeah, I mean, since we have worked with product information management, I mean, a large portion of the customers were in retail or, omni-channel. And also when I worked for Aptus and Viado, definitely retail was the number one customer group. We are not really talking about the future of different industries, rather than focusing on sort of how you build your company, how you work with different um, organizations or roles within the company, how you excel at customer success, how you excel at product management, how you scale your company, how you go internationally. So that is what we are looking at, rather than specific developments in verticals. So yeah, maybe sorry to make you a little bit disappointment here, yes, but I don't think this particular event is the form for it. Or am I wrong, Daniel?
No, you're absolutely right. So we have a holistic approach to this. It's like, regardless of what type of B2B SaaS company you're growing based out of the Nordics, there's certain elements that are key in your growth journey. So whether you have a platform to help retailers, or you have a platform for HR or for something else, it doesn't really matter to us.
No.
But the elements in scaling is important. That's what we're addressing in this conference.
Yeah.
But I thought
I
that
mean, there
Thomas,
are
like,
great conferences out there like Shop Talk, if we're going to talk about the biggest
yes,
one, but also others that are really focused on retail. And I think the Congress is decent here in Sweden. And I think is it e-tail in Denmark? I think that is also good. So
yeah, and eTail has a bunch of them all over Europe. Actually, I thought,
okay,
Thomas,
yeah.
that you would just flex your muscles here. Like, when I was in the space the last 7-8 years, these are the trends I spotted. But I will give
Okay.
I would give you one, Jesper, that I've spotted,
Okay.
that I
Let's
think
let's
is
hear
like,
it.
yes, I think everybody talks about uh, online shopping and the personalized shopping experience, where you can stream online and interact with your customers, whether it's a Bambooser or something else. But I think those exercises are still one too many. So it's somebody talking about a product to a bunch of different people, like, look at my new phone and so on. I think what I've seen in especially in Asia is that how they try to make that a one-to-one type of an exercise, because not everybody is maybe interested in the phone or what you're showing about the phone. Is figuring out, how do I make that one-to-one experience that I have in store also online.
Okay, I'm going to give you two short tidbits. One is to really connect the experience in the shop and the online experience and make that work and be able to understand the customer intent and give really good service both online and in store based on those insights. And the other ones is the marriage in between, the retail, the knowledge, and the TikTok audience. So that's my two tidbits. And now we have to go into our next call. Thank you for being with us today, and expect us to be online, LinkedIn Live soon again. So bye.
Bye bye now.